Hello guys, welcome to another video on daily algorithm. We have a problem waiting for solution, and that problem is an anagram. All right, so let us read the context. Here's the definition of an anagram: a word, phrase, or name formed by rearranging the letters of another, such as cinema, formed from Iceman. So basically, an anagram is a word which you can reformat it to form another word. So we have Iceman, which can form we have cinema, which can form Iceman. We also have Iceman, which can form cinema. So it can form another word. So it says we are given two strings like cinema and Iceman as input. Can you write a method is anagram that will return true or false depending on whether the string are anagrams of each? So we have a constraint here. It says the length of both string is less or equal to 100,000. So the string will contain only alphanumeric. So it will contain A to Z, which is uppercase or lowercase, and it can also contain numbers from 0 to 9. So the string can also be empty. The expected time complexity of this solution should be big O of n log n, and the space complexity should be big O of n. So guys, let us do this. So I'm going to copy everything and go to my VS Code. So I'm going to create a file is anagram. Okay, like I used to do, and I'm going to paste this. Okay, so I've pasted this, and let me separate the unit test. So guys, for this solution, I thought of something, and I was like, since I'll be given two strings, which are two different types of string, and I'm actually expecting if the string can be reformatted to form the other. So all I will just need to do is to sort that string and compare them. That was my final solution. So let us see it in action. Okay guys, so the first thing I want to do is to convert this string to an array so that I will be able to sort this string. So I actually don't know if there is a way to sort a normal string, but let me just use an array. So I'm going to say list one for list one. So I'm going to convert it to list, and I'm going to do str, which is the string one. Then I am also going to convert it to lowercase. So instead of doing further conversion, let me just do it here. So to lower. So this will return the string in lowercase. So I'm going to do same thing for string 2. So string 2 we converted to lowercase. It will be converted as an array and also to lowercase. So the next thing I want to do is to sort this array. So I'm going to do str of 1 dot sort. Okay, so this will sort the array. Then next I'm going to do the same thing for str2 str.sort. Okay, so this is going to sort the array. Oh, sorry, not this. It should be this, and this should be this. So I am sorting the array now. So what I will just do is I'm going to return a boolean value, and that boolean is the comparison of string 1 and string 2. So instead of me doing if str of 1 is equal to str of 2, so instead of me doing this if statement, in Python, we can actually compare everything together as one, and it's going to return true or false. So I'm going to return is str of 1, str list 1 equals to str list 2. So this is going to return a boolean value, true or false. So with this, I have solved this problem. So let me run and see if there's any adjustment I can do. So I'm going to click on run. Yes, so you see run 4 tests and it's okay. So the four tests that are here are actually okay. It was passed successfully. Okay guys, so I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy everything and paste it back here. Okay, then I'm going to run my code and let me see what I'll get. Okay, so you can see this is successful. So first of all, let us analyze the time and space complexity. So okay, okay, good. All right, so this conversion, right, which is list of string, I believe this is doing O of n under the hood. So so this is going to be O of n time, O of n time, right? And if we look at this, sorry, if you look at this sort, I believe is also doing O of n time. So if we drop constant, it will give us O of n time. Now, because I am allocating a space, so list, I think, is converting every element. You can see it is an iteratable. So meaning it is looping over every item. So this space complexity of this line of code is O of n. And this is also O of n space. Okay, for the sort, I also believe this is an iteratable which is doing a comparison of every value. So this is also O of n. So this is basically O of n plus O of n plus O of n. So if we drop a constant, so this is going to be O of n space, O of n space. Okay, which is a linear time and a linear space. So if we look at the expected space is O of n, and if you look at the expected time is O of n log n. In fact, we even perform better than expected. All right. So for most people who are actually wondering, so let me just run this in debug mode so that we'll see what's going on. So I'm going to run this in debug mode. Okay. All right, so you can see the first string that comes is string 1 is Mary and string 2 is Army. So if I move to, if I step in, you can see this string here, you can see string 1 has been created. So the string has been converted to an array. You can see both of them here. You can see it has been converted to an array. String 1 and string 2 has been converted to an array. So now the sort has taken place. You can see both array has been sorted, and this line is going to return either true or false. This item are the same. Obviously, as you can see here, you can see both item in the array are the same, and for Python is going to return true. You can see the result, which is true. So, but in JavaScript, if you're using JavaScript, you might actually find it difficult that this will not work for you. This comparison will not work for you. So in that case, you can just loop again over everything and compare every item in the array. So I think this is enough. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to see you in another video.